My name is Cade. I'm a luxury fix and flipper here in San Diego, and we're at one of my projects we're just finishing up here in Sunset Cliffs. An agent brought it to me. They double into the deal. They made $80,000, and then they're going to relist it for me once we're done. They'll make at least $65,000. If they find the buyer, it'll be close to $140,000 based off of one deal. It took us about 3 months to do the renovation. We're doing the exterior right now. Come on inside. I'll take you and show you what we're doing in here. All the siding is going to get replaced. All new windows going in tomorrow. Single level. The inside came out absolutely beautiful. Here we are, come check it out. We're just putting the final touches on it. Super open. All the can lights are going in here. Let's see if we can pick out a view right here real quick. Not too many single levels that have a view, which is why I knew this could get a really good price once we were done. Complete open kitchen right here. A lot of fix and flippers, they put quartz, which is super cheap. I put quartzite. It's a natural stone, Taj Mahal. We have solid wood, no MDF, no plastic, no nothing. Real solid wood cabinets. Come check this out back here.
Hi.
Hey, how we doing? Hey, how we doing? Let's see. Lights are not working here. I don't know if you can see much, but Taj Mahal back in here. Solid wood cabinets, huge shower area. We'll do a soaking tub right here. And yeah, the agent brought it to me off market. The heirs of the property, they were looking to get rid of it. They wanted a really solid buyer, which is why they called me, because they know we'd get the job done. And you know, the secret to making a lot of money in real estate is working with investors, finding off-market opportunities like this where the seller wants a solid buyer that they know is going to close. They're not going to mess around. That's why people always call me, because they know I close on time. I close quickly if they want to. I'll give the seller time if they want to. You want to find an investor that's super flexible, and that's going to represent you well when you go and talk to clients and you go and pitch that investor on why they should not just work with their investor, but also get you the deal. Make sure they allow you to double end it. Make sure they give you a full commission on the back end. None of this 1% crap that a bunch of investors in town do. I give full commissions. I try to give bonuses. I try to take care of stuff to make sure my agents feel special for working with me, because guess what? They can choose to send a deal to any investor here in town, and I take it not very lightly when someone calls me and says, hey, you know, do you want to buy this house? And here's the main difference when I flip properties from a lot of other investors in town that flip properties, and it really comes back when, as you're an agent, when you go and sell the property, you're sitting in the open houses, you are showing buyers the property, you really want to go to bat, is I use quartzite. You know, everyone puts the quartz in. I use quartzite. I use solid wood cabinets. A lot of investors in this price point, they would put LVP down. I put engineered hardwood. Not too many people are doing that in a $2.5 million price point. We pay attention to the details. We make sure all the baseboards caulked at the bottom. Everything's flush. I mean, everything when you come through, people know when they walk my properties, the amount of detail that go into the property. Once we're done, the amount of time we finish and we go and make sure everything is perfect. That's what really separates the difference. It's not only for the product that you're selling, you're representing the property. You want to go and put your name behind something that you can stand for. And that's a huge reason why a lot of people come to me, is they know, hey, the product that Cade's going to give back to me to go sell is going to be unlike anything else in the marketplace right now in the price points. I really put a lot of time and effort to make sure everything's perfect on my products, which that's really what separates me from a lot of other investors in town. So a lot of people ask me, what type of material do you put in your fix and flip? And my answer is, it's always different. It depends on the price point. It depends on the buyer demand. You know, here I'll be putting this property on the market somewhere around $2.6 million. It's a higher end property. We use Taj Mahal quartzite. It's natural stone. It's not quartz. Quartz is made, you know, in a factory. This is, you know, cut off a slab. I use engineered hardwood flooring. We don't use LVP in this price point. I use solid wood cabinets. I don't use MDF like the plastic particle board. All these little details make a really big impact when buyers in this price point come and look. If you look at all the screws on all the light switches, they're all perfect. The amount of properties that I do this on, people bring this up every time. It's such a minor detail, but when people go, it gives them confidence, like, wow, they're so detail oriented that all the screws on all the light switches and all the outlets in the house are all in the same direction. You know, we match the Schluter to all the hardware that we have in the house. We use a Champagne's Bra and Stelta faucet and the handles. This matches that. Instead of the bright gold that you see in a lot of fix and flips, regardless of price point, I match the Schluter. That's how detail oriented you have to be on properties in this price point. Because guess what? The buyers of these properties, they've probably bought 2, 3, 4, 5 houses. They're super experienced and they know what to look for. versus someone looking in a lower price point of, let's say 5 to 700,000. They're not going to have the same expectations. While I would still be detail oriented, they don't expect quartzite countertops in the kitchen. They don't expect solid wood cabinets in the kitchen and bathroom. It's just a completely different beast. In this price point, you have to be super, super detail oriented. It makes the difference between your home selling and not selling, especially in a shifting market.